In Assassin's Creed Shadows, you can play like this, or this. But obviously, there's a lot more to this game than just brutally killing all your enemies. So let's dive into some day one tips for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh wait. Watch the video till the very end to see how you can win a copy of the game along with some sweet Assassin's Creed merch. Oh, you've skipped ahead already, haven't you? I'd recommend you to turn off motion blur and chromatic aberration for the clearest visuals possible. I'd also recommend going with Japanese and Portuguese dialogue options for that extra authenticity. While it's not lip-synced, the delivery of most of the dialogue still lands. On the visual front, the game offers both performance and fidelity modes, and I personally went with performance since 60 FPS all day bro. I'd go with normal difficulty for everything, but if you want to up the challenge, you can tweak stealth and combat difficulty separately to find what works best for you. Turning on guaranteed assassinations is entirely up to you, but you should try the game out without this first. Naoe is the fastest assassin in the series so far, and her parkour and stealth are the best ways to get the most out of the game's combat mechanics, barring ranged weapons. While you should fully discover this all by yourself, I'll give you the most helpful abilities to unlock from the skill tree as Naoe, initially at least. In tools, you want to unlock shurikens, smoke bombs and bells as soon as you can. Smoke bombs are way too good to pass on. They're super fun to incorporate alongside having great utility. Definitely go for the Ascension boost perk as well, since it speeds up grappling. If you like using the Tanto, unlock this perk that lets you kill 2 close by enemies at once. Yasuke is the human equivalent of a bulldozer, but those aren't built for parkour. Check out his leap of faith. You can do basic Aam Aadmi stealth with Yasuke, but getting a brutal assassination on enemies is very achievable and a great way to say hello. Don't forget that you can freely switch between the two anywhere outside of combat, and it's very convenient. Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay has a lot of new elements, most of which you should discover by yourself. But what really stood out to me were hideouts. Your hideout is essentially a fully customizable hub world with a base building twist. Weirdly, it's something I ended up spending a lot of time messing around with. This hideout is what enables another one of the game's essential features called scouts. You can use these scouts to narrow down the exact location for objectives or even loot a stockpile of resources in enemy territory. And why do you need these resources? Because they're essential when it comes to upgrading your hideout. You can't loot enough by yourself. Definitely unlock the Kakurega and the study in your hideout ASAP, as one lets you buy safe houses in the overworld, while the other increases the number of scouts with each upgrade. Combat in Shadows is about as tight as it's ever been. As Naoe, dealing with multiple enemies can be quite painful, so your best bet is to use the Kusarigama's charged R2. This deals a lot of damage in a glorious 360-degree attack. When playing stealthily at night, use shurikens to take out distant light sources and make darkness your ally. Smoke bombs are clutch, and you can use these to get out of hairy situations or score a free undeserved assassination or 2 on the stupider enemy archetypes. And circling back to when you're surrounded, these are pretty good for that too. Sometimes whistling isn't enough for slightly distant enemies, so use bells to distract them. If you want to deal damage at range as Naoe, use kunais instead of shurikens since they do way more damage. Well-timed deflects and dodges are very rewarding as they put enemies in this vulnerable state where you can really deal some damage, so be mindful of that. It's when they glow yellow. This also applies to Yasuke, by the way. In this game, Eagle Vision, aka your wall hack ability, also returns, so make sure to observe and mark targets. Oh, and in some cases, photo mode is great to make sure that the enemy can't see you in a certain spot. As usual, the levels in the game really matter. If an enemy's level is significantly higher and has a skull next to the health bar, just dip bro, unless you want this to happen. Moving on. Wait, Yasuke tips? You should absolutely go nuts. Even when outnumbered, you'll notice that enemies won't attack you at the same time, so you can focus on one attack at a time. This clip I'm talking over is a great demonstration of that. Exploration is key in Assassin's Creed Shadows as it gets you some really dope stuff. For one, it grants you knowledge points through activities, and these are key to leveling up your skills. Another really cool thing in Shadows are anomalies. These are essentially limited time quests that give you keys which can be used to unlock limited time rewards, so when you see this marker, track it down ASAP. In my case, check out this literal fire Kusarigama I unlocked. If those tips don't make you a better assassin, I'll give you a free copy of the game. You know what? Take the free copy anyway. We've tied up with Ubisoft to give away one free copy of Assassin's Creed Shadows and some Assassin's Creed merch. So make sure you head on over to our Instagram for more details. In the meantime, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell. By the way, Yasuke or Naoe? Anyways, see ya.